this is Uncle Mark in the mothership with a 3-string cigar box guitar lesson. Stray cat strut, playing my La Voyage, and I'm playing through my Swart. This is a Swart Space Tone. It's basically a Fender Champ, so it's a Fender Tweed amp, and this is what I sound like. Not too overdriven. So this is Stray Cat Strut. The song is in C. I'm going to show you how to play the beginner lesson of this, and then I'm going to do a couple more lessons where we work into more advanced concepts on how to make this song really hit it hard and do some wonderful stuff. So anyway, this is Stray Cat Strut, the one finger method, and check it out. We'll break it all down afterwards. Like an orange cat sitting on the fence. Well, I ain't got no dough for to pay the rent. Well, I'm flat broke and I don't care. I strut my stuff with my tail in the air. Stray cat strut, I'm a ladies' cat. I'm a feline Casanova. Hey, that's where it's at. I get shoes thrown at me from a mean old man. I grab my dinner from a garbage can. 'Cause I don't bother chasing mice around. Leaking through the alley, I'm looking for a fight. I'm howling at the moon on a hot summer night, singing the blues while the lady cats cry. My stray cat, you're a real gone guy. I wish I could be so carefree and wise, but I got cat class and I got cat style. Alright, so let's go over a few things. One, I'm using a little bit of reverb and a little bit of delay. Rockabilly tunes have a little delay or a little echo, so you can kind of get this, it sounds like a note echoing another note. So you can hear that note right after the note. So it gives it that gallopy kind of a sound. I have it on really low, you know me. I like a little bit of everything. So the song is in C, so let's go over what we got. The song is G, D, G, and that's a 42, 34, 24. That's a G chord, open. G sharp, A, B flat, important chord. B, C, important chord. C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, B flat, B, and C. You're going to need this in the future. That's C up there, so know where it's at, just for the future reference. So the song is in C. It's really in C minor. That's what a C minor looks like. It would be 5, 5, 8. But you don't need to put your pinky down. You can just do this with one finger. The minor is implied. Okay, it's an implied minor. I won't get into what that really means. It just means that, you know, we know it's in a minor chord. We have 3 strings, and we just don't care. So that's cool, too. So it's C. So what I'm doing is I'm coming down, down. Down, 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 using palm muting, right? So I'm going to get over on top of the strings with my palm like so. And that's how I'm going to play this. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's how the song goes the whole way through it. So it's C, B flat, G sharp, G, C, B flat, B, G sharp, G, C, B flat, G sharp, G. Okay? These are a whole tone or 2 frets apart. These are a whole tone or 2 frets apart. And this G sharp and G are a half a tone, a semitone, or a half a step, or 1 fret apart. The same is going to occur at the F. So you know E is there. There's your F. It's going to be the same thing. So you're going from F to C. F, okay? G, D sharp, C sharp, C. F, D sharp. And if you look at the dots, you can tell where you're going to go, right? Okay? There's a D in it. And there's a G in it. Or open. So we're going to kind of go play with this song a little bit. I'm going to go really slow. Remember, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Black and orange cat sitting on the fence. Well, I ain't got no dough for to pay the rent. Well, I'm flat broke and I don't care. I strut my stuff with my tail in the air. F. Casanova, hey, that's where it's at. I get shoes thrown at me from a mean old man. I grab my dinner from a garbage can. Back to C. Then we're going to come up to F. 'Cause I don't bother chasing mice around. Sneak into the alley, I'm looking for a fight. Go to D, howling at the moon. G on a hot summer night. Or here, open, or 12. Back to C, singing the blues while the lady cats cry. My stray cat, you're a real gone guy. I wish I could be so carefree and wild, but I got cat class and I got cat style. So you can kind of do this really chunky and go. So when you're coming down, you're going to come up with that second note as opposed to going down. Do this many different ways. So now that we've got the chords kind of squared away, I want to show you a couple of little tricks right out of the gate. So it is C minor, and this is the C minor. Okay, so it's 5, 5, 8. Right? If you play this B flat with your pinky or your third finger here on the C, so it'd be 3, 3, 5. And if you play your G sharp, which would be 1, 1, 3, and then open. So watch what occurs when I do that. So what I'm kind of doing here is I'm adding this little note. So I'm coming down and up. So I'm down with the pick and up against that high G string. and I'm just kind of, instead of two downs, it gives it a little bit of a different flavor to come down, up, down, up. So if you looked real close, I would be going down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So I'm pulling on that high G string, and I'm pulling enough that I catch the rest of the strings. Am I worried about not catching them? No. If all I do is catch one, it's cool. It's also something that occurs when you're here on this G sharp. You can take this B flat here, and so it would be like playing these individual notes. Like fooling around with the different pieces of it. You know, it gets awfully boring just doing this. So you can kind of add that in as a little color to your jam, or to your when you get into the solo. If you can't solo it, add that. And then work on your solo parts until you can. So pretty easy song in many ways, but it's complex because of its rhythm. So just remember that your two frets are a whole tone apart. So whole tone apart, half step, or a semitone. So you just go up to F and go whole tone apart, semitone or a half step. There you go. D and G, or open, or G7. And that would look like 12, 12, 10. That works there too. So something to think about while you're fooling around with this song and you're just kind of playing. It's Uncle Mark in the Mothership. I've got 2 more lessons coming on this. More advanced stuff. The next lesson will definitely be more advanced. I thank you all for watching all my videos. This is kind of my video anniversary. I started this last year around this time. And I just want to say thank you so much for everything you do for me. Down below in the show notes is a virtual tip jar. It's a paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. I want to thank you so much. Thanks for everything you do, sharing on social media, all the things you do for me. And I really, really appreciate it. It's been one heck of a ride this year, and I'm looking forward to many things coming. Got some big news eventually. Gonna hit you hard with some really great news, and we'll talk to you soon, and I thank you so much. Lesson number 2 coming up.